You want to be successful, you want to do well, but you're so, just what she was talking about, you're so worried about what other people are going to say about it. I was saying earlier, you're worried about people saying who she thinks she is.
Here's a mistake that women and some men make as well. You cannot have a private relationship in a public arena. You cannot do that. You look to an inner circle of people who really know you for that validation, that pleasing, that strength, that understanding. Don't expect to have that kind of intimate relationship with people who just know you publicly and peripherally. Don't seek to be understood by the world. Most of our great leaders, world changers, thinkers were understood better after their life than during their life. So if you need everybody to understand you before you do it, I got bad news. You're going to be dead before you're fully understood. You better go ahead. You better go ahead and live on purpose and understand. It's like a woman who's pregnant and goes to the doctor and says, I want to have this baby, but I don't want my ankles to swell. I don't want this mask on my face, and I don't want to gain any weight. And he's going to tell her there's no way you can have the baby because this goes along with it. That goes along with purpose. Haters are a part of the process. Go ahead and take it. Just get a bigger dress, do something, keep on going, go after your dream.
Success is life on your terms, but it's also a meaningful life.
When on your road on success, there are going to be people that are constantly wanting you to do things for them. And if you really want to be successful, there are going to be moments and times where you're going to have to tell them no, because you can't always be doing what other people want. You have to take time and focus on yourself and do what you need to do in order to become successful. That way, you can achieve your dreams and not have other people use you to achieve their dreams.
Most people are governed by their habits, their fears, and the opinions of others. A lot of people never try anything differently because they have been convinced by people in their lives that they value that they can't do it. They're living within the context of the opinions that other people have of them, the low expectations. Many people doubt themselves because when they thought about doing something at some critical point in their life, somebody they respected and honored, somebody they believed in, somebody that they loved, someone they trusted said, you can't do that. And they accepted that. As you look at your life, ask yourself the question, what would your life be like? What would your life look like if you decided not to care what people thought of you? What would your life be like if you decided to give up some of your fears? What would your life be like if you decided to become courageous? What would your life be like? If you decided to act on your dream, if you did what you felt in your heart. You know what courageous means? Tom Rusk and Randy Reed said, they said that courage comes from a French word which means of the heart. But how does it feel to you? He says it's courage, you know, it takes courage to live. Says most people go through life not allowing themselves to step out because they don't want to let go. They don't want to be blown around. They don't want to be moved. The courage to face life's whirling wind of contradictions. The courage to love yourself. The courage to love. For years, I was afraid to love. The courage to take a chance. The courage to be who you are. He says courage isn't for somebody else, for medals, applause, or moral debts. Courage is what at that moment feels most right for you. Not just situational ethics, but what feels right in your heart, the word of the heart, what feels right in your heart. One great philosopher says, cowards die many times before their deaths. The valiant never taste of death but once. What does that mean? The valiant people aren't afraid? No. It means that they experience that fear and they move forward. They move forward anyhow. Many people are dead now. Many people are allowing their dreams to die. Many people are allowing the ideas to lie dormant and collect dust. Many people have all this talent and ability that they are allowing to be buried inside of them, that they will take with them to their graves because they didn't have the courage to be who they are.
You will find true success and happiness if you have only one goal. There really is only one, and that is this: to fulfill the highest, most truthful expression of yourself as a human being. You want to max out your humanity by using your energy to lift yourself up, your family, and the people around you. The single most important lesson I learned in 25 years talking every single day to people was that there's a common denominator in our human experience. We want to be validated. We want to be understood. I've done over 35,000 interviews in my career. And as soon as that camera shuts off, everyone always turns to me and inevitably in their own way asks this question: was that okay? I heard it from President Bush. I heard it from President Obama. I've heard it from heroes and from housewives. I've heard it from victims and perpetrators of crimes. I even heard it from Beyonce and all of her Beyonce-ness. Friends and family, yours, enemies, strangers, in every argument, in every encounter, every exchange, I will tell you, they all want to know one thing: was that okay? Did you hear me? Do you see me? Did what I say mean anything to you?
On the subject of business, and have them say it was one of the greatest experiences of their life, and then more importantly, go out and produce the result.
You can use your time and your effort and your energy to pour into yourself in order to gain knowledge and information about whatever it is you want to be successful in, and transfer that into your own life instead of doing what everybody else wants you to do. Now, it may make some people upset, but they just don't understand that you have to look out for you at all times. You are your number one priority in life. You need to make sure that you're doing everything that you need to be doing. And if achieving your goals is one of those things, then by all means, you need to focus on that.
What makes people successful in their mind and their emotions, because pulling that gun, there's a certain amount of mechanics, but there's also a strategy of what you do in your head.
You need to take your time and put all the energy in, focus, constantly remind yourself that this is what you want to do, and go out there and do it. Don't let what other people tell you make your decision or not. Just focus on what you want and listen to what you want to hear. Don't let people tell you you can't do something or it's not possible. You always need to make sure that what you're doing is what you want to be done, because nobody else is going to go achieve your dreams for you. You are the only one who has control over that, and you're the only one who has the power and the potential to make that happen.
What we get will never make us happy. I don't care how many stars on your chart, how many Academy Awards, how much money you make. What makes us happy is progress.
We need people in our life that when you call them, they're not talking negative. Look, I don't have nothing against you, but every time I tell you, like, yo, we about to buy this property and we about to change the world, you tell me, oh, I don't know if we could buy the property. You can't buy the property, I can. So I don't want to be around you because you're not motivated. You're pulling me down right now. I tell you my vision and you saying that's going to be hard. I don't need that right now. I got enough people that tell me what I can't do. I've been hearing what I can't do since I was a kid. I need to hang around 1 or 2 people that when I say we about to buy this property and we about to build this and we about to bring in this money and we about to change the world, I need some people to go, yeah, let's go.
Now he's at a place where he don't have no money. Who your real friends now? You don't have nothing to give. Amen. You don't have no value. Amen. I'm sitting here and I'm going to tell you right now, some of you are afraid to test your relationships because you are afraid if you test them that you'll discover that the people you thought was looking out for you, at the end of the day, they don't have your best interest in heart. The way you find out is you go through a little trial and a little tribulation. You go through something, and if they're still standing, then it means it's something. Amen. And so what God will allow to happen in your life and you tripping, God will allow a storm to happen in your life, take everything from you and see who's still standing.